What's up, everybody? It's Broken Bones here, and welcome to episode 32 on the KRUSTYKRAFT server. Today, we are starting things out here in the end, and that's because last episode, we tried to design a three-dimensional conduit, and failed miserably at it. As you can see, none of these really look like the heart of the sea in the middle, but finally we did come up with a good design. The only problem is that we're not going to be building it this small. The heart of the sea in the center of the conduit is going to be more like this scale. And that's why we're starting things out here in the end. And why exactly are we starting things in the end, you ask? Well, that's because we need a lot of wool. To build that heart of the sea is going to take a lot of wool, and so I've got an account down here that's been here AFK 24/7, and he's really loading up all these sheep here to drop their wool, and we've got 11 sheep upstairs that I've re-dyed light blue. So all these chests down here, yeah, they all got light blue, and every chest has 27, 28, 29, so like, around 30 stacks or so. Some have more than others, but this is 4 days worth of AFKing, and we got to get both double chests filled up, so we got still quite a few more days of AFKing. So what that means is that we're going to be taking a break from building my base, because we got to AFK for some more materials. So I decided we might go ahead and work on my house today. I need to do a little cleaning up because Night Angel actually came over to my base and actually left me a surprise. Guess who's back? And he left me some stuff in here, and if you open it, there were supposed to be fireworks that came out, and that actually came out in last week's episode of Good Times with the Krusty Crew. That's a new series that I just put out, so if you guys haven't seen that, be sure to go check it out. It's all the funny stuff that happens off camera. But along with doing a little bit of cleanup, we also want to do a little bit of work in the bedroom. And the reason why I want to do some work in the bedroom is because this is up high. This is the second floor of my house. And I want to do something, say, like back here. And I'm not sure exactly what. So I'm going to go ahead and peel up back here and kind of see what we're working with. Because what I want to do is I want to be able to have an Elytra launch station inside of my spawn house. And lucky for me, when I first built my house, Shelville helped me design it in creative mode. So big shout out to Shelville for doing that, because that gives us a chance to go ahead and build in creative mode and kind of see what's going to work with our house. So first things first is I want to be able to have an automatic water source just pop out of nowhere. Obviously not surrounded by signs. This is just for demonstration purposes. But basically, I want to be able to go ahead and fly out of my house just like this with a Riptide 3 Trident. And just go like that, activate the Elytra, and then fly out of there with a rocket. That's basically what I want to do out of my house, and so we're going to go ahead and engineer a way to do it. And before we get completely involved in this project, I wanted to make sure that my idea was going to work, because we do have TWS's spawn house right here, but I think that shouldn't be a problem. I think I should be able to fly somewhere around it. And so I've set up some of the water, and I've opened up the side of my house here to go ahead and test this theory. So let's go ahead and see. I've got my Elytra on. I've got everything ready to go. Got my rockets right there. Let's go ahead and see if we can do this. See if we can do this. Oh, well, that was a fail. Alright, let's go ahead and try this again. Let's see if there's a certain trick that we got to get to do this. Maybe we got to aim up just a little bit. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's go. I'm landing right on his house. Alright, here comes try number 3. Let's go ahead and see if this is going to work. Let's cross our fingers. Oh, I had it there. I had it there. I just didn't do the rockets right. I think it'd be easier if they were in that formation. Alright, so that last attempt was almost successful. I was able to deploy the Elytra but not activate a rocket. Let's see if we can actually get that done this time. We'll aim up just a little bit. Aim up there. Let's see if we can do this. Oh. There's definitely got to be a trick to this. We just got to keep doing this until we figure out what it is, because I definitely feel like it's possible. Let's go ahead and give this another chance, and if I don't successfully do it on this round, then I'll just go ahead and continuously do it off camera until I can figure this out, because it's rather time consuming. Oh, see, I opened up the Elytra, I just hit his house. I'm beginning to think that doing it out this side just isn't going to be possible. His house is way too close for me to actually activate my Elytra consistently. Every once in a while I've been able to do it, but not every time. And I need to be able to do it every time, because otherwise there's really no point in doing this. So instead of coming out of that peak of my house, I think I'm going to go ahead and switch it to this peak. The only issue is that that's not really the way I wanted my room to be, but beggars can't be choosers, and his house is just too close for me to actually activate my Elytra. Too bad it couldn't be raining all the time where I could just use Riptide in the rain, but we're going to try to do it out of this side now. This side has no building here, but there are a bunch of trees, but I don't think that will hinder me as much as that building is. So let's go ahead and give this a try out here. If we go like this, let's go ahead and see if we can do this. That was more successful. That was definitely more successful. All right, let's go ahead and give that a second try and see how consistent we can do this, because this is the key thing, is we need to be able to do that every time. Hey, 2 for 2. All right, let's see if we can get 3 for 3 here. 3 for 3. If we get 3 for 3, I'm going to call it good and see if we can actually do this. Oh my goodness. No. I have a feeling I'm going to have to remove that tree right there because it seems to be a little bit in the way just because of gravity and all that. Let's see if we can do this here. This is going to be best 3 out of 4. Let's see. See that tree here. These trees. Yep. All right. We still can do 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Let's see if we can do this here. All right. 3 out of 5. I think I need to just learn how to do that. I think that's all there is to it. Let's see if we can fly back into the house here. Not bad. Let's see if we can go for another round here and see if we can get this consistent, because that's the key thing. Oh man. Alright, I think I've kind of figured out a consistent trick, and that's to aim at the top of this block right here, just like that. And let's see if we can do this here. That right there was easy. That was like really, really easy. Oh my goodness, just as I was flying out there, I noticed that somebody was building this. This looks pretty cool. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't even know about this. I think I've got this in one of my world tours, but it wasn't in the last one. I totally didn't know about this in the last one. I just remembered about it right now. But this part of it is brand new. This is Chops's base right here, but this is definitely something brand new, and by the looks of it, it looks like it's going to be a village or something or other. So back to the project. Let's go ahead and see if we can continuously do this consistently here. We'll aim at the top of the block there, and there we go. That looks like it's going to be the way to do it right there. That is cool. That is really cool. I've just had a thought, and I think this might actually work out right here, and that would actually work out with the piston door too, because it'll go ahead and throw up all the blocks, it'll block the water off, and it'll actually suck it back down with a dispenser right here. At least that's the idea. And now this makes it a lot easier because it actually pushes you out into the open, and you have to let go just like that. And even if the elytra opens up late, you can still go out and fly. And in fact, if we use the same water method over here, it might allow us to get us a little bit more lift above TWS's house. Let's go ahead and give that a try here. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. We're going to aim way up above his roof. Right there. Release. And we took off. It was a bit rough, but we did take off. Oh no, my goodness, I've been trying so hard to make this to where it's a little bit easier to fly out of this area, and it's just not happening. I ended up putting a little bit more decoration on the front to put a button on so the water wouldn't come out all the way, but then I noticed that it flowed out to the sides, and then it flowed out over onto here, and there's just no way to stop it. You can see I've got buttons everywhere, and that's just not particularly nice to look at. So I've actually come up with another idea, and that's to go straight up. And if you look at that, all I have to do is remove one block. I can shove that block forward and it'll be just fine. Move it back and it opens right up. And if we stand right here, all we have to do is hold our Riptide Trident, go up, and then activate the Elytra and easily get off with a rocket. That is so much easier. And mind you, it's a lot more consistent than this design right here. Watch this. We'll go ahead and do 2 for 2 right here, because I haven't failed doing it this way in a while. So let's go ahead and see this again. There we go. It's so easy to do that. Right, so now that we have a different plan, I've gone ahead and put everything back to the way it was and got rid of the water. Now, to access our new system, we're going to have to make a door inside of this cyan concrete powder right here. And so the input for that is going to be a pressure plate right there. And that pressure plate is right behind here. It's right on top of this block right here. And so therefore, we should be able to power this piston here with it, which will have an observer on its face just like that. Then we have a spruce slab to go ahead and match up with the floor with a repeater set to 4 ticks on there. And I think I'm all out of spruce planks. And let's see. Oh, we got plenty of slabs. That 2 stacks should be plenty. And I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this end stone too. After coming back here and seeing this, we need a gap here between the observer and the repeater here. So we're going to have to break that out. Not a big deal. We'll just go ahead and put that back there. That's going to go over there. We need the repeater to be right here, just like that, and that's going to go on 4 ticks. Now that we got plenty of repeaters, we can actually go ahead and, or actually plenty of slabs there, we're actually going to go ahead and pillar up here with a block, just like that. That'll go right there. And we've got a couple circuits over here. This is going to be a pulse extender. So this pulse extender is going to be built like this, and it's going to be the input to the entire system here that we're going to be building here. So what we need to do is we need to actually place a comparator going into that one, and 2 more right there. 2 more right here, and then 1 more right there. So now that we have our input all designed up, this pulse extender right here, we need to pull an output off it, which is going to come right here next to this repeater, and we're actually going to have another repeater right here set to 4 ticks. That's going to go ahead and go into a block with a redstone torch on its face, and that's going to go ahead and power the piston that's going to go ahead and take this sand right here, this concrete powder, and it should hold it up, and then when that's powered on, that will go ahead and retract, dropping down the concrete powder. And to retract the top concrete block, we're going to need a block right here with a redstone torch, just like that. We need to actually come down one so we can place the sticky piston in the correct fashion. So we're going to go ahead and place a sticky piston in right here, just like that. There we go. That should get down there. Let's see if we can enter pearl out of here, just like that. There we are. And we also need to place in a sticky piston right here. That's going to go ahead and pull the concrete powder block out so that it doesn't fall back down. Then we need to go ahead and wrap some redstone around in here. So now that we got that done up there, and I actually forgot to replace that block there, let's go to replace that right there. There we go. We need to actually go ahead and link up the redstone signal coming from this block all the way up to that block. And the way we're going to be doing that is with a torch tower, or not a torch tower, but a redstone tower. So we need to go ahead and go like this, come out of here like that, and actually place some redstone dust on top of these, just like there. There we go. We need to go ahead and come off that redstone there with another block, just like that. There we go. Then once we get up here, we're going to need to go ahead and use slabs. We're going to use slabs to go back and forth. So basically something like this. There we go. We can go like that. And the redstone should be able to jump up like this and on top of that slab. And we'll do that all the way up. Now that that's all built, we finally have this all linked up. We also need a way to open up this block right here so we can actually fly out of our base, and that block is going to be this one, which needs to be retracted by a sticky piston placed in right here. So we need to actually go ahead and get that in. So we're going to break that block right there, take a sticky piston, go ahead and jump if we can. Let's see if we can do that. What's stopping me from jumping here? We need to actually place in a block, looks like. Haven't finished my scaffolding. There we go. Let's go ahead and place in a sticky piston right like this here, if I can get that. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and place in that cobble block back. Where is that? That's right here. There we go. We'll go ahead and place that back in. And to power this guy, all we have to do is come off of this redstone right here. We should be able to place in a block right there, just like that, and another one right here with some redstone dust going up, and that should power that one. I want our launch room to look just like this room. So we're going to need some concrete powder, we're going to need some spruce blocks, we're going to need some dark oak fences, and by the looks of it, some spruce logs too. So we're going to go ahead and start with the floor. The floor is going to come out just 2 blocks like that, because right here is where we want to fly out of the base. So we're actually going to come on down here just like that so we can actually put some water in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a trap door just like that, and we'll place blocks in all around just like this. That'll go ahead and house in the water once we go up there and put that in. Here we can go ahead and take that trap door out now. We're going to go ahead and place that water in there so we can go ahead and use our trident to hop on out. Now we need to go ahead and decorate this. We're going to go ahead and place in just a little bit of this. We need to go ahead like that, and like this, and like that. There we go. If we put in some torches right here and right there, we could actually use some spruce logs just like this. There we are. And let's get over here. We can put some spruce logs in here too. There we go. Then we'll use a dark oak fence right in there. There we are. And then we could also come up here just like this. We'll go ahead and close that in just like so. We could actually go ahead and go all the way up to here. Go ahead and close that all in. Same thing over here. This is going to come on down. And then same thing on the other side. We need to enclose this whole area. Here, let's go ahead and get that. There we are. And then if we could get this one, maybe we could go like this. There we are. We'll just go like that. Get that one started. Break that one out. Go ahead and bring that all the way down too. Right here, we're going to go ahead and place in some sides here just like this. There we go. And then on the outside here, we're going to go ahead and place in some torches. These torches are going to make it to where we can put some cyan concrete on them just like this, so we can actually put some decoration on the walls here just like so. There we go. That's looking pretty good there if I don't say so myself. And then if we go ahead and put these in here, we could go ahead and put these fences in here just like that. That'll look pretty good. I think that'll look alright. There we go. And if we can do the same thing on the other side too. That's looking pretty good now. We need some lighting. We need to put in a torch right there, and I think I'm going to go ahead and get a sea lantern in here somewhere to make that look a little bit better, but nonetheless we need to put some spruce planks, or some spruce logs rather, right there. That'll be for the roof. Then over here we can complete the walls up here just like that. Let's see, did I run out of planks? I think we can just make some more there. There we go. Let's go ahead and get some of those. Finish up this side too. So here's the final test. If we were coming out of our bedroom right here and we wanted to fly out of our base, let's see if this will do it. What happened to the top there? Alright, I've gone ahead and reworked things a little bit. Let's go ahead and test it one more time. Let's see if this is going to work. There we go, that worked. That's good. This is open. Let's go ahead and head on out of here. We can activate our Elytra. Where's my rockets at? I don't even have my rockets. Look at that. You can do this unprepared, and it still works. Oh, that's awesome. Let's go ahead and check out to make sure everything closed back up. And it looks like it did. Yes, the roof is all back closed up. Let's go ahead and check inside and see if the room's all closed back up. Look at that. Success. Let's go ahead and try this again. Let's do it again. There we go. There we are. Nice. Nice. We can fly to the nether portal now. We can get there super fast. Look at that. That'll gonna save so much time. Oh my goodness. Now that that's all done, we're down here at the Ender getting some levels here, so we can go ahead and make these 2 shovels. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna go ahead and grab a bunch of sand and gravel, so we can go ahead and make a bunch of concrete. And I thought it'd be a good idea to make some new shovels. Check that out. Now we got 3 god shovels. So now that we're coming back from the end, let's go ahead and use our new Elytra launch station. I'm so excited to go ahead and use this. There we go. Let's go ahead and head on out of there. We'll hop up in here. This should open up here for us. There we go. Climb in here. Go ahead and Elytra out. There we go. Very good. There's our rocket. Oh my god, that's so much fun. That's so much fun. So now that we're done doing that, we need to actually go to the resource gathering center where there's a bunch of sand and we can go mine it. But first, we need to stop by the base and go ahead and pick up a bunch of shulkers here. So let's go ahead and get these. There we go. We got 27. That's exactly how much we need. Shelville and Tyler are here because Tyler's actually getting busy on building a spawn house, and Shelville's going to lend him a hand with that, so that's quite cool. That got me thinking we should go ahead and check on our concrete powder. Let's see. We got 18 stacks. Wow, we got a couple shulker boxes right here. So that's 4 shulker boxes plus 2/3 more. That's actually pretty good. Almost 5 shulker boxes worth. So now that we have our shovels and shulkers, we need to go ahead and get some sand. And I thought it'd be a cool idea to go ahead and do a time lapse of that. So we'll go ahead and grab KRUSTYKRAFT, go ahead and post them up somewhere, and start filming this. I thought it'd be kind of fun. My goodness, we got a lot of sand out of this area. That was quite fun. And we got a lot to show for it. Look at that. We got 9 there. Let's see, we got 6 more. 6.5. So that's 15.5 shulker boxes of sand. So Shelville and I are here to gather some gravel down in the ocean. We've got a conduit set up down there, so we have night vision, which is pretty cool. So since we just did a 3rd-person time-lapse, I'm going to do a 1st-person time-lapse, which will be pretty fun. And I've got some shulker boxes here. She's got some shulker boxes there. We're going to have a competition to see who can gather more gravel. So guys, wish me luck. We're going to go ahead and do this 1st-person time-lapse and go get some gravel. Dang, look at this. We finally got ourselves 13 shulker boxes filled up with gravel, if the lag would ever let me open this thing. 13 shulker boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Jeez. That took quite a bit, but I had a new recruit on the server, Q. That's his name, Q Dance Raver, but we just call him Q. And he was over here and just giving me a big hand. So big shout out to you there, buddy. Thank you very much for all the help. And thank you to Shellville, too. She actually recruited him and helped me out with getting all this gravel. And I remember at the beginning of this time lapse, we actually started a competition that we kind of forgot about. Oh well, it's all good. And what else is good is we actually have all the light blue wool that we're going to need to go ahead and build the heart of the sea in the middle of the conduit that we have designed for our base. And if we come on down here, you can see that we do have enough. Here's Beer Bong, the account that we've had AFKing getting all this wool here. But as you can see, I got pranked. Somebody took it all. Now it's Irish Lad. He actually went ahead and put it all down here, which is actually kind of nice. I was frustrated when I first saw that because I was like, oh my god, I've been AFK for so long, but at least we still have it all. And we even have more than we need to actually build the entire ball. All we needed was 2 double chests, and as you can see, with that, we only have less than 2 rows, and over here we have 3 rows filled up and then some. So we definitely have plenty, and so we could probably have him log out. Next, we need to go ahead and dye all these sheep back to their original color, because as you can see, that sheep right there was light blue, but it's supposed to be gray. As you can see, black and gray and light gray and white, and a lot of these other wool colors are completely out or low. And yeah, so I'm going to dye them all back to the original color, the color that's on the concrete out front, so that way the community can go ahead and have some wool. But I'll do that off camera, because that's all I got time for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you guys did, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Share this video with your friends. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you all very much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.